Good morning. Good morning. Laura Reich here with LauraReich.com. If this is your first time on one of my videos, I am a mom. I love all things social media. I love to help people with social media. And I personally am currently working on building multiple passive streams of revenue and teaching everybody that follows me how to do the same. And that is a little bit about me. If you are new and you are catching me live here, type live in the chat and your name so I know who you are. If you are catching the replay, still type in replay for me. I love all my replay viewers. Thank you for coming and watching this with me. I do have to say it is very early for me to be doing this. I normally don't have a headset and I normally look a little bit more awake. My mom just joined. Hi, Mom. But one of my trainings got canceled this morning, so I thought I would come in here and talk to you guys about Pinterest. So, again, Pinterest is one of the major ways that I like to grow my reach and work on my passive streams of revenue. So I wanted to talk to you today about a couple of ways that you can actually increase your visibility and engagement with Pinterest so that you can continue to grow that traffic to your end goal, whether it be your website, another social media channel, or whatever you are looking to have your consumers go down on that path. So these are going to be a few easy to implement changes, but they're going to greatly increase your visibility, your engagement, and the sales generated from your pins if that's what your end goal is, which most of you that is. So number one thing I want you to do is I want you to add alternate text to provide optimized pin descriptions, which will improve your searchability. So what does that mean? That means that when you hover over an image on someone's website and you see a little text box appear, this text appears because they have put text on the backside of the image, which is called the alt text, and it provides that description for them when they click the pin it button. So basically, you can tell your users what you want them to say when they're pinning your image. So if you have a jam-packed description with a call to action, your keywords, and the benefit they're going to get from this pin, and it's attached in the alternative text on your website with that image, you've basically just handed them your engagement on a silver platter. So make sure that when you go on your website and you are posting images onto your blog or a sales page or wherever that image is going, that you add in and optimize this text, because most websites don't do this, but this can benefit your social marketing on Pinterest greatly. So when someone, like I said, pins that from a website, the text is automatically going to become that pin description for them. And so you're ensuring that the image is going to automatically have an amazing description that will help drive engagement and clicks from what they're pinning. So it's a win-win. You get automatically get good clicks and engagement on your image on Pinterest, but they also get it as well because they're pinning it to their account. So it's kind of one of those win-wins that helps everybody. The alt text can also help your image rank well in Pinterest search results. So when they have people that go on there and they do searches, they actually have over 2 billion searches every single month. every single month. So I would love to know, what is the last thing you guys searched in Pinterest search? So if you are watching this, type in the comments the last thing you searched for on Pinterest search. Mine was actually last night before I went to bed, and I searched for affirmations for kids. So that was one of my big things that I searched for. But pins do really well in search results. So if you have the two things that are needed, keywords and repins, you're going to be pulled up, and this alt text is going to help with that. The second thing that I wanted to tell you guys today is to make sure that you position your most popular board to increase your overall profile engagement. So on Pinterest, people can either follow your whole feed, so everything you have, or they can select certain boards to follow. So your Pinterest page likely has one or two boards with more followers than other boards on them. And this is because they have the option. If they don't feel like they are aligned with all your feed, they can choose with what they want to see. So the most followed board is the one that people obviously like the most. So it's easier to get people to follow it. And so you want to make sure that when you place your most popular board at the top row of your Pinterest page, you have it in order by where you think they're going to click follow. So if you have a healthy food recipe, a fitness board, and a healthy living board, and you have more followers on that healthy living board, that should be number one at the top row. Then you can figure out where you want the other two to go. But to make this board stand out at the top, you want to give it an attractive cover image, and you want it to be right up there at the top so they can find it right away, and they can see, oh, okay, I don't agree with maybe the fitness tips she's giving, but the healthy living tips, I absolutely love them, so I'm going to follow just that board. So they also have a showcase feature, which was new as of this year, where you can highlight pins from a single board at the top of your Pinterest page. And this is completely separate from the board layout that you see when you go to a profile. This will showcase a certain amount of pins from a single board for you. So you can add, I think it's 3 or 4 different boards to that showcase. So right up there at the top, they're already going to see your most popular boards there too. So I also would suggest that you focus your strategy on making sure that you're always adding more images to your top board, because more people will see those pins, check out the board, and then hopefully follow it. So this technique, it's super simple, I know, but it will help boost your repins and your traffic to your site. To increase those repins, make sure the board is, or you can make the board, excuse me, into a group board and invite contributors too, if that is the right fit for that board. So those are my top 2 tips for you guys today. I know they're super simple, but honestly, when I talk to people, a lot of people kind of overlook the basics of Pinterest, and you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't do that. So just to recap, if someone can type them in the comments for me, the first thing I want you guys to go do is add alternative text in your image descriptions on your website to provide an optimized pin description, which will improve your searchability, visibility, excuse me. And number 2 is I want you guys to position your most popular boards at the top of your profile to increase overall profile engagement. So the position of your boards and the text that you include with your images on your website, those are my 2 tips for you guys today. Laura Reich, signing off. I will catch you guys later.